So probably my favorite city in the UK is Edinburgh. And if you are ever looking at houses or property in Edinburgh, you might come across the real estate brand DJ Alexander. They're based primarily in Edinburgh and also in the rest of Scotland too. What we see from a conversion case study point of view when we come onto their website is obviously a real clear visual CTA about knowing Scotland inside out. But it's also clear that they are really targeting landlords as a quality type of lead or inquiry for them as a business. They've got one of their banners popping up here about making life as a landlord easier with DJ Alexander. So we know they're looking to get inquiries from landlords who are looking to sell or looking to let properties. If I click the chatbot in the bottom right that popped up, one thing you'll immediately see is whether I'm a landlord or not, I can find exactly where I need to go on the website. So Kevin's going to ask me, who are you basically? Are you a landlord? Are you looking to sell? Or are you just looking for a property to buy or rent? Or are you an existing tenant who's already in a DJ Alexander property? Like a lot of property websites as well, you'll see a nice interactive tool above the fold saying, if you want to search properties, are you looking to rent or buy? What's your budget? How many bedrooms have you got? But one of the core CTAs that popped up above the fold here is this book a valuation button. And if I click that, within the same tab, it's just going to take me through to this new URL, which aside from this interactive form, doesn't have anything on it. It's just a nice visual picture. So a really simple page to keep my attention and to keep me going down this conversion journey. And it's going to ask me if I've said I need to book a valuation, am I looking to sell, or are you already a landlord who's interested in letting? Let's say I'm looking to sell a property. What I can do through this interactive tool, having, again, never left the above the fold of the homepage that I came in on, is I can start my process of getting an online valuation. Now, if I go through to the online valuation portal, you'll see that it opens up a form just to capture my details, so I can specify where my property is, number of bedrooms. And if I was to go through and submit this form, I would be able to get an instant valuation or quote through that process. If I then, though, flicked back to the tab that I was on here, this tool knows that I've left and come back and done the valuation. So now it's asking me, was that more or less than you thought you'd get? And say I've been a bit disappointed, like obviously if it met my expectations, that's great, and they've captured me as a really viable lead. But if it was, say, lower than I expected, they do give me the option to give that feedback. And they do say, look, it's not a perfect tool. We use historic data and estimates to give you a valuation. To get a more accurate one, we do suggest you book an in-person valuation. And I have the ability to leave my details and do that through the same interactive form that I came in on. So a really awesome experience of coming onto a website, having immediate, clear call to actions, visual call to actions about who they are, who they're looking to serve, being able to find exactly which part of the site I needed to go to, whether I was a tenant or a landlord or whatever I was interested in. And then also being able to go through this very, very quick interactive experience of, if I say I was a landlord, which is the key type of inquiry DJ Alexander obviously looking to get, being able to get a clear valuation of my property, really in just a series of very short clicks. And even if I wasn't convinced or happy with that valuation, having an extra step or a fail-safe for them to still be able to capture my details and hopefully bring me in as a conversion, which from their point of view, they're looking to do. So a really simple, interactive way of doing this in a property setting, and great example of maximizing their opportunities of bringing in conversions, all from above the fold.